everyone, and welcome back to another live interview here at Brand Licensing Europe. Sports is a huge category. It really has grown in recent years when it comes to licensing. So today I'm here with Eunice Laity, Senior Director Licensing of Fanatics, where we're going to talk a little bit more about sports growth in the licensing sector. So to begin, according to the most recent Licensing International report, sports is now the third largest category in licensing. What can you attribute that growth to?
I think it's multiple things. The first thing is like sports fans have always been passionate about wearing the colors, having the jerseys, having the t-shirts, the cap and everything. And then you can think about like the New York Yankees cap, for example, like something you have seen everywhere, right? But why it's getting bigger and bigger, I think it's really about the digitalization of everything. I mean, having everything digital, making the products available to everyone, everywhere, in a much shorter timeline, had helped for sure. That's one thing. The second thing is, going back to the New York Yankees cap, the quality had always been good for that product. It had always been led by quality. That's why it was a reference for everybody, right? It was a statement, good quality product. And everybody followed that lead. It took more time for some than other, but the uplift in quality of product helped a lot because you're proud of your club, federation, leagues, whatever, but you want to wear a good product. You want to own a nice quality mug or anything you can think of. So the work like top brands have done on the quality of product helped a lot to have, to go to another level. And I think the last thing is about co-brands. The minute clubs and federations open their mind, thinking about, oh, by the way, what can we do in terms of working with all the fields, like entertainment, movies, music, fashion sometimes. And it's not easy because if you take the example of PSG, for example, an IP we take care of, they are partnering with Nike and Jordan. So you will say you don't have a lot of space over there to have all the brands. But the thing is that because they positioned their brand at such a high fashion level, doing some collabs on their own, it helped us. It opened doors for us. Like, for example, we just launched, I don't know if you've seen that, but we had done a collab with The Weeknd, the artist, PSG and The Weeknd. It was sold in minutes. We done few thousands of those jerseys for the stadium because it was performing in France at the Stade de France, big venue, sold in minutes. And because people are ready for that, like the best of both worlds.
And then are there any sports where you've seen a lot of growth when it comes to licensing?
Yeah. Are you globally, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think globally the biggest peak we see, which is fascinating to see because all of them have, growth all over the place. But like globally, across all categories, I have to say it's Formula One. Formula One is amazing because, of course, I'm going to talk about the Netflix documentary. It's an amazing show. Mm-hmm. And that brought a sport, a league, a competition that was in everybody's mind, but that bring that in every living room. So everybody was following the show. It was like when Michael Jordan launched the last Dance. Mm-hmm. Everybody was, oh, Michael Jordan was something. That's the same for Formula One. Everybody knows Formula One, but yeah, it's people driving cars. But when you look at the show, you see so many stories. You recognize some or childhood memories, some maybe, but that helped. And we have seen our business picked. US mostly, but not mostly. Like US has been the biggest one. And then all the territories you see, we have seen a huge growth over there. And for example, we also have seen the same thing with Tour de France. Tour de France is a very traditional, it's not been here forever, right? Maybe one of the first international competition. They are there since 1905. Constant business, very interesting brand to work with, nice people. They launched a documentary on Netflix, same thing happened. So I don't think it's a Netflix move. I think it's a brand move. I think it's if it was another streaming service, it would have been the same. What I'm saying is, it's really about bringing brands to people's life, people's daily life. That will help your brand to go beyond. Not just, oh, we have, like, Tour de France is 1 month. Grand Prix are 6 months, and you have one Grand Prix every week or every 2 weeks sometimes. So you have a lot of not event time happening. You know, like, you have a lot of down moment. But when you have a TV show you can watch all the time, then it's another discussion. It's a lifestyle moment, much more than a sports moment.
Yeah, it helps keep fans engaged.
Exactly.
Even during, like you said, the off-season downtime, things like that, to kind of keep that in the forefront of consumers' minds.
Yeah, I've always been watching Formula One. I have to say, not all the Grand Prix, but I love it. It's a beautiful sport. Some of my friends used to make fun of me because I was watching Formula One. Same for Tour de France. And now, they know more about Formula One than I do. Because they have the time to watch the Grand Prix first. And secondly, because they watch the show like, oh, well, Lewis Hamilton. And you have so great icons too. You have Lewis Hamilton, like, the guy is
amazing, an icon, a trailblazer.
And you have Verstappen, who is very good for being the bad guy. You know, I love it. It's just a beautiful story to tell.
And then there are also plans to further expand with Fanatics events. Can you tell me a little bit more about what that's going to look like?
About the live channel and everything?
Yes.
It's a lot. You know, I have to say, Fanatics is an amazing company.
Yes.
It's like, I've been in the company for 3 years now, and felt 10, but for good reasons.
Yes.
Learned a lot, high paced, and I remember my boss when the first week she was like, one thing I need to tell you is, like, no week is going to be like the previous one. You're not going to do the same thing all. It's like, change, the pace is insane. I'm like, okay, we'll see. She was right. So, live event thing is something, unfortunately, I'm not working on. Well, I'm saying unfortunately because I would love to work on it. Like, the plans they have is insane. Like, having big cultural moments with music, people, movies, TV shows, whatever, to have the capability to engage fans with people relevant to the brand, with so many different portfolios, with so diverse portfolio we have, is insane. I have to say, our founder, Michael Rubin, I mean, if you might be following him on Instagram.
Yes, I'm a huge sports fan, so yes, of course.
So the people he's spending his time with is amazing. The guy is an incredible businessman, okay? But the people he's living with are in cultural, like, music, sports, whatever, and it's always on point, on brand. So the live thing, I'm like you. I just can't wait to see it happening, because I will be, like, amazed I know I'm going to be amazed. I'm confident.
110%. I definitely agree. Yes.
So I'm very happy, because sometimes when you work in a company, I used to work at Nike. I used to work on PSG, doing the jerseys and everything. Sometimes you're like, oh yeah, another jersey. And now I'm left Nike, I'm like, whoa, I want to see what's the new jersey look like. So that's pretty much the same for Fanatics. Like, I'm like, I don't so biased about it, but I just want to see it happening.
Yes, no, of course. That's always one of the most exciting parts of being a sports fan. I'm a huge NBA fan. So for me, I'm always excited for new jersey reveals. Yes.
Yeah,
Well, thank you so much for your time. This has just been such an insightful conversation about licensing sports, being a sports fan, as we both are. So just thank you so much. This has been great. As always, keep following us for more insights into brand licensing Europe, and it starts here.